Hello and welcome everyone, Arhat here, and today I'm checking out Tlatoani, Aztec Cities, which as you might have guessed by the name, is an Aztec city builder. Big thanks to Paradox Arc for sponsoring this video and for giving me access to the game, which is out now in early access. If you like what you see, want to find out more, then feel free to check out the link in the description and pinned to the top of the comment section. Devs have already outlined a fair few updates that they've got planned as part of their roadmap towards release, and they're obviously keen for feedback as well. So feel free to let me know what you think of the game as we dive on in today via the comment section. Without further ado, let's jump on in. So I'm going in completely blind here. I'm going to be playing through the learning scenarios here, showing you guys the basics, learning the game as well. There's 3 scenarios. Don't know how far we'll get in today's video, but let me know what you think of the game. Do you like it? Would you like to see more? I'm certainly getting a lot of Caesar and Pharaoh vibes from what I've seen already. In fact, to give you a little bit of a primer of what to expect, check this out.
We have seen cities rise and crumble to ashes. Under our gaze, your empire will grow. Lands will bend to your will, shaped by your design. Every choice will define your path. Sacrifice, and you shall prosper. Defy us and face our wrath. Rise and become Tlatoani.
So without further ado, let's jump on in to the first learner scenario, learning the basic controls, commands, and setup of our first Aztec city. Here we go. So here we go. First steps. Hello, welcome to Tlatoani. Hopefully I'm not completely butchering the pronunciation of that. Here you will assume the role of a ruler of the foundling Nahua Altepetl or city-state. Yeah, I'm going to butcher pronunciations here. Sorry. Which you must grow and watch over. Your people arrive from far to the north, and you have constructed and established a small encampment. Your first task will be to begin construction of some housing. Press pause or hit space key to pause the game. Okay. Camera movement. Let's have a little zoom in as well. Okay. Like in the art style. Yeah, definitely getting like Pharaoh and Caesar vibes. Camera rotation, Q and E keys. Your journal. That's our goals. Raising and construction. Well done. You have the basics of navigation covered. We can move on to building up our settlement. Your workers at your storage facilities can help with simple construction projects nearby, so long as they have stocks of timber, clay, and stone, but a mason's yard allows constructions over any distance and helps to inspect buildings in the neighborhood so that fewer repairs are needed. Open the engineering tab and place a mason yard close to your trading post and make sure it has road connection. Note that you can hit Z or press the raise button to remove buildings you have planned or schedule them to be demolished, or to gather raw materials like stone and timber. Mark a few trees near your trading post to be raised to supplement your stock of timber and make sure they're accessible on the low ground. When you're done, you can exit the building menu by either pressing escape or clicking the original menu button again, then press one of the play buttons and hit space or to unpause your workers to begin construction. Okie dokie. Let's have a little look. This is all our little workers over here. See our porter, see his job. We've actually got like a spearman over here. Bonds and duties. So he works at the fortress and he follows that god, which name I'm not even going to try and pronounce. I've got to admit, actually, I like Aztecs. I've never really like looked, like kind of studied them or read much up about Aztec stuff. So I mean, if you've got any cool Aztec facts, let me know down in the comment section. Okay, so we've got engineering there, and we've got raise unmarked. So what is this? We've got, okay, that's the trading post. Whoa, hang on. Look at all this. We've got full control over everything. Wow. We can see our staff here. Can we rename them? Not right now. Maybe in the future. Okay, right, yeah. So engineering. We need a mason's yard. Masons construct and repair your buildings and also craft artwork from stone for your aesthetic structures and elite housing. It takes, what's 50 stone, and is that clay, I want to say? Or is that timber? I think it's timber, isn't it? We've got maize. We've got timber. That's clay, and then we've got stone. Okay, cool. So it needs to be placed near the trading. Yeah, I mean, let's just pop it there. And then stone road. Ooh, that's fancy, isn't it? Religion, commerce and trade. Is the stone road just the standard stuff? Farming and food. A quick look through all the buildings we've got here. What is a Telpo Chakali? That's civic education and martial training for young boys. And the collector for taxes and revenues. That makes sense. Industry materials, clay pit, military. You've got a fortress. A sweeper. Health and safety. Yeah, okay, cool. Alcove. Oh, is that like for performance? Oh, yeah, that reminds me of a pharaoh. I assume, yeah, stone roads is all we can do right now. Okay, so that's fine. No, that looks real fancy. What is that? That's a dirt road. Yeah, how do I do that? Ah, roads are at the top. There we go. Found it. There we go. Right, cool. And then view as a grid, or I can view them as lists. Oh, cool. And then, oh, we need to clear some trees, don't we? But it said I've got to do it on the low ground. Okay, I think I've marked the trees out now. Just get them over there. Let's unpause and see what happens. Mark trees on the low. Oh, I need to mark some more. Hang on. There we go. I've marked enough. Now we need to raise some trees. So at the fortress, we already have some spearmen by the looks of it. Some soldiers. Cool. I've got day-night cycle. Nice. Let's have a look around the rest of the map. We've got some water over here. The lake. Reeds. Different resources. Quite a big map, actually. Getting us started. Your mason camp is not yet complete. Okay, it's building here. The mason yard. So stone would go to... We could turn to artwork production there. Okay, interesting. Health, 19 out of 21. See what he's doing. He's, working at the post. I don't need to assign people to it, I guess. Be raising some trees. I guess it's everyone just pitch in. Who are you? You look fancy. Kotal. Oh, you're a captain, that's why. So I'm assuming there is eventually, like, I don't know what, raiders that come and harass your city. The need for warriors to defend. That seems pretty cool. Mason's Yard's nearly done. Oh, we can see what resources it's using as well to construct it as well. And they're currently building the pathway around it as well. Some of the masons lack timber and clay. Okay, well, we just need more trees raised, don't we? Let's mark all of those, so people should keep working on that. And then let's fast forward it. Look at him go. Clearing away. Good lad. We've seen a few more trees. Okay, homes and farming. Now that your initial structures are complete, you can start to think about allowing your people to settle down and start growing food for themselves. When placing homes for your peasants, you will need to try and balance two competing considerations: the availability of open land free for cultivation and being reasonably close to core services and amenities. For now, you should go to the housing tab and place 4 farmers' huts and 8 common homes nearby, as well as a large market from the commerce tab. Commoners can live in either type of housing, but only farm huts allow nearby land to be farmed. Yeah, so something I saw as well is that farmers' huts are a type of home, as it outlines here. So, yeah, people can actually live in the farm huts. Your farm huts should ideally be placed a little apart from each other and close to fertile land indicated by tufts of meadow flowers. Note that you can open your fertility overlay to gain a more detailed information about the richness of your soils. Your market should have road access and proximity to your trading post, as well as road access and proximity to each of your houses. This will allow your farmers to both drop off any surplus foodstuffs they produce and purchase other goods that they lack at the market. Yeah, because you also need to make sure that your farmers living in the farming huts are provided for in terms of their demands are met, because there is still a type of housing. Note that you can place and unplace buildings at no cost while the game is paused. Hit space to press. Okay, cool. So housing. Actually, what I want to do first is information overlays. I want to see fertility. This land has excellent fertility. This one has reasonable fertility, and that is minimally fertile. Reasonably fertile. Reasonable. So we've got reasonably. This is okay. We've got extreme over here with these bits. So that's where we want to have our farms. Okie dokie. Right. Let's get farmers' huts. Let me just fertility's there. If I draw a little, no, I could probably put a hut here, and we can have like a field coming out from it actually. And then if I do another one there, how many do I need to place? Okay, 4. I just want to keep checking that overlay. So we need to place, I'm sure I need to place fields, aren't I? We need the large market. It needs access to the trading post. That's wider than, can they pass through it? I don't know. I kind of want to, yeah, I'm going to pop it there, and then I'm going to draw a road up around it. And then we don't actually have a road up round here, do we? Yeah, let's go there, and then I'll put something else in that slot, maybe. I'm trying to plan ahead, like, neatly. But it said space them out a little bit. Where else we got some facility? I could probably build another one up here. Or we could build one there and go onto the next bit, actually. Yeah, right one up there. And how many common houses? Okay, I mean, I could pop common houses in here, couldn't I? By the looks of it. Nice. And yeah, let's pop another load of them here, and more roads to go around it. Lovely stuff. And we need to build some fields, I assume, for the farmers to start working on. Housing's not yet complete. What's that telling me? Not enough people? Yeah, they're populating. And what is our population? 20, 23 common workers, 16 jobs available. Okay, so we need more jobs for them. Axe monies represent your current funds. Okay. 2 elite workers. Okay. Interesting. What's my total population? Anyway, crops and granaries. With your market in place, you can now place crops around your farm huts for cultivation. Huts can attend to up to 32 tiles of farmland up to 12 tiles away. So as long as they are not claimed by a closer hut, 12 tiles of land will typically provide 1 food per year, which should be enough to feed 50 population or so. Your commerce advisor can give you detailed information on storage and production of foodstuffs. If you select or hover over a hut, it will preview which field it can tend to. Maize is the most productive crop and a dietary staple, but fruit trees are nutritious, grow well when given space, and help make neighborhoods more attractive. So yeah, make them upgrade a bit better. Okay. So we need the granary. Wow, granary, you big boy. Okay, yeah, I mean, let's pop the granary right there. Your granary should be set to get maize. Getting. Okay, your citizens may need more farmland. Can feed 270 population. 0 plots. Okay, farming, maize field, and there's fruit trees. Oh, so we can see which ones get assigned to this one. Oh, and which ones get assigned to that one? Oh, that's amazing. So you can just build that and it links them all in. Incredible. Incredible. So that would now fill all to that one. Oh, that's a really ingenious way of actually linking farms. What I'm going to do is, yeah, have that one. Do that. And then you go up here and not close enough that it can do that one though, and that one, and that one. It's gonna have one random tile, isn't it? But it can reach all that. That's fine. Because yeah, I'll probably do a road. Although we'd actually have we won't have a direct contact there, so we could have another farm over there if we really wanted to. That's cool. And then fruit trees. We need a farm with free space. Oh, we can now feed 1,330. Wow, okay. So the maize field's all set up. Timber and fuel. Well done. Aside from food, your houses need a steady supply of timber for use in cooking and refurbishment, and various industries use timber as either a fuel source or raw material. It will be best to have a way to gather it continuously. Go to the industry tab and place at least 2 sawyers somewhere close to the forest, and ideally close enough to supply your trading post. If there's no forest nearby, build a porter yard close to a suitable site and set to accept timber. Note that you can build road access across cliffs for your sawyers to reach elevator. Ah, make stairs. Nice. Because yeah, there's... yeah. There we go. I think I'll do the same thing here. Connect that up. We want in range of the trading post, which is over there. Where's industry? It's down here somewhere. Industry. Sawyer. Okay. Okay, well done. So wait for the sawyers to be finished. Water and sanitation. Good work. You now that your citizens have a roof over their head, food and timber, you can start to think about giving them some basic amenities. As housing gains access more goods and services, the residents will improve their dwellings, resulting in higher tax revenue. Yeah, very similar to the kind of system in Pharaoh. Better ambience and expanded living space. I don't know about you guys, but I always really enjoyed seeing the visual changes in houses and homes and neighborhoods as they improved. That's something that'd be interesting to see how these change visually in Tlatoani. Go to your health and sanitation tab and place a well dipper and sweeper close to your housing. As before, they will need road connections. Well dipper provides housing with a crude water supply, while the sweeper carries night soil and detritus away from homes, which can be used to fertilize your crops. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's cool. A sweeper. We can see, yeah, if we put it over here, I'm assuming the higher the highlightedness, the more how well it services. Yeah, so if I put it back here, it wouldn't service those houses particularly well over there. I'm going to go here because I'm assuming people aren't going to be that keen on living right next to it. Also, I don't feel like I should put water right next to poop. Let's pop it there. Well, poop clean up, I guess. You guys are fine. My little farms. Off they go. So we've got plenty of maize gathered up. We've had like nearly a good way through the year. We've got loads of like different, demographics here for the population. Breakdown of who's working, men, women, children, elderly. City mood, total population 400, total citizens 40. People cheer your name, huzzah. Ah, they need maize. And so has it got market goods? So it has got access. But it needs some clean water nearby. Let me just look at my overlay. Yeah, hang on. What I'm going to do is... I don't want to waste kind of good fertility direct. So I'm going to put a sweeper and a well dipper. I didn't really want to put the well dipper there. And then you should have access to everything you need. And I can put more farms up here. Actually, I wanted to put more farms in because I wanted to get some trees, didn't I? If I do that and then go back to farming. I was going to look at fertility. Still fine. No, that's a fruit garden. Don't want that. I want fruit trees. Okay. Okay, trade industry part 1. Well done. Okay, yeah, I've got that. Kilns. I need to place 2 clay pits near swamp. Okay. Good work. In addition to service amenities, your housing can benefit. I see, I've already got distracted from the tutorial. I'm going off doing other stuff. You benefit from access to trade goods such as pottery, cloth, and furniture. You could import these, but it will be likely cheaper to manufacture them locally for sale at your market and export the surplus for cash. Open the industry tab and place 2 clay pits and 3 kilns. Clay pit needs to be close to water or swamp, and the kilns should ideally be close to both a clay pit and your trading post. You will also need road connections and timber as a fuel source. If water or swamp are too far away from your village, you can use a porter yard close to your clay pits and kilns and set it to accept pottery. Gathering structures such as clay pits can generally support 2 associated workshops, e.g. kilns, but extra clay helps with building projects. Okay. So that's sort of close we can do there. Seeing if there's any bits down here. It's getting a bit far away. Can I build another trading post? Yeah. Because, yeah, actually have quite limited access, isn't it? So we need to, assuming we need to keep building plenty of them. What's Porter's Yard do? Stores goods strictly for local use. Porters can also assist in constructing. Does that help move stuff around the Porter's Yard? I kind of not quite on that. Tools goods for local distribution. It sounds like if we get a Porter's Yard, we can use that to help move stuff around if we're not close enough, but... Right, 2 clay pits and then some kilns. Let's get the road out to them, first of all. Clear that path away. Like so, and then we'll get the kilns there, and I kind of feel like, oh yeah, sorry, 3 kilns. I feel like, oh, the porter's yard is now telling me. Oh, via a porter's yard. Okay, fine. I'll just chuck that in there. Order your trading post to accept at least 8 pottery. We shouldn't need to import any timber now, should we? Okay, so then we're going to export pottery. Okay, we just need more stuff. Raw timber turning into finished timber. Minis on construction. Okay. Nearby source of clay. Right. Well, we're waiting for them to be built, aren't we? Or timber. Yeah, you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm trying, rather than just letting it... I mean, I cancelled the trade, didn't I? I was thinking I could always just do more things locally by actually making more sawyers here. Trade and Industry Part 2. Open the detail pane for your trading post and order the venue to export pottery and reduce your orders for clay and timber. Remember that the stock limit for your trading post will also limit how much of that good can be traded per year. You can select your traders from the staff pane to keep tabs on their activity. You may wish to have a separate porter yard to keep some exported goods in reserve for local consumption. Oh, right, you can set a certain amount specifically to a porter yard to help with construction and have resources already set aside for local construction. That's cool. Now, if you wish, you can order your porter yards or granaries to balance goods, which will allow them to get a good when below half their stock limit and passively accept the good otherwise. This is useful when producers and consumers of a good both access the same storage venue. Okay. Right, so I need to leave that back on import, but I need to drop it down to 8 a year because we're doing more locally. Clay import 4. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Amenities part 1 with industry in place. I mean, it's not built yet. We can turn our attention to providing your citizens with more amenities, which will encourage them to further improve their housing. Go to the religion tab and build a shrine to the god of your choice. Either, okay, I'm going to try and saying it. The god of war. I'm definitely going to bring down the ire of the god of war. Or Tlatoani, the god of rain and agriculture. Shrines will require a scenic location and appreciate a symmetric layout of other structures nearby. Symmetry checks in each cardinal direction around a venue and rates the location better if similar and appealing structures can be found in tiles on either side of that axis. Shrines can also bless associated venues to enhance their productivity or service provision. For example, shrines to Tlatoani can bless your farms and well dippers, while a shrine to Tlatoani can bless your fortress. You can also build a Tlatoani, which provides young boys with martial training and a better education under your housing tab. As with most other structures, amenities will need road connections. Okay. Okay, I was like, why is everyone upset? It's because they want religion now. Of course they want religion. We'll go for the farming one. This site has awful symmetry. Abysmal symmetry. Weak symmetry. Good symmetry if I place it there. Good symmetry if I place it there, because I'm assuming it mirrors the other side. Oh, that's strong symmetry if I place it right along the top right, because yeah, we're creating bits out. That with with it around. That's good. I don't know how many of these do I need to place? I mean, I kind of like that it's saying I've got strong symmetry up here. Let's do that, and then road access it around. So I can't actually connect things up here, but I can do that. I can do that. And then this one, you know, I'll just leave those for now, just building on the end. That's fine. And this is civic train. Yeah, that's fine. That can go there. You don't have that little bit of road there. There we go. Okay. What's up with these guys? Oh, staff are busy elsewhere at the moment. Okay, we're just waiting for people. Assume we might need some more housing slightly nearby. Some of them lack access to it. Yes, because I haven't built them yet. What are you complaining about? Really, I know you're about to get a lovely, strong symmetry shrine up here, which we can see progressing with a little blue bar above it. So that fortress provides additional security for local residents and allows guards to accompany traders on their journeys. Oh, that's cool. Lovely little shrine. Some visitors in there. Give some offerings. Sacrifices. Uh-oh. I mean, Aztecs, right? More religion. It's because you probably need like a road straight up to it, right? Well, let me clear a path through there, and then I'm gonna, yeah, make you a nice road straight up to the shrine. That should take away your woes of no access to religion. Right, more education though. There we go. Needs fulfilled. You should also build an alcove to provide entertainment and improve local ambience. And finally, you can build the stone road to replace the unsightly dirt pathways. Yeah, I remember that. Although it's not essential at this point, you may also wish to place a collector to gather tax from your homes and businesses. Amenities can become overcrowded as your cities grow in size, so check on them from time to time to see whether you should build more. You can also select or hover over housing to get information about your citizens' needs. When you're ready, yep, cool. Oh, it doesn't have to be built on a crossroad like it was in Fair. I was thinking like I'd have to put it on a crossroad. No. One there. One there. 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 That one over there. That should be enough. Said I also might want a tax collector. Probably have that near the homes. Can go in there nicely. There we go. Good little village. So we're producing enough pots. Yeah, trade. I guess we could just build it up, right? Let's not trade any of it away just yet. Then it should actually stock some there. Not many buyers, but it's surely locals will buy it. Yeah, so we can actually store some stuff in here. Then yeah, keep it aside. Oh, we got a little musician. Yeah, cool. Oh, stone roads. I was like, why are we not doing anything? Stone roads? Fancy stone roads, fancy stone roads. Everybody likes fancy stone roads. Very nice. Oh, look. Oh, yeah. Our houses are upgrading as well. Oh, look at them. Yeah. Small homes now. Nice. Looking a little bit fancy. So you can see their needs and wants as it's spread out. For security, health, civic, diversion, religion. Cool, cool. Sure, yeah, I think we need more houses. We think we need more houses. Right, in that case, let me just stone road around that. And then let's place some houses near this shrine. Because surely people will love living right next to the shrine. Don't know if that's breaking up the shrine's symmetry now. Oh, I can't. Can I clear that away? Cliff? Oh, I can. Oh, look, he's chipping away at the cliff. Good lad. Love it. There we go. Some of your homes lack access to basic services. Okay. You need access to... You just need more residents, is that? Oh, here we go. City in debt. Uh-oh. You can spend 5,800 axes before your credit runs out, but there will be less money to pay wages and 10% additional interest each year. Consider cutting back your workforce or expanding your exports. Export my pottery. Good. I can't export maize. I mean, like, I feel like we could reduce the amount of timber. You can see taxes, property, business, and industry. Yeah, we've imported loads more. This home needs residents before it can evolve, right? Ah, is it this one? What's it need? Collector nearby. Okay. You've already gone to a small house. So a common house and we've got a small one there. What does he need? Health? Just some more nutrition. We're waiting for that to build, aren't we? We just need to let things run a bit. Hopefully it should solve itself. Because as far as I can tell, you've got access to everything. Maybe you need more better access to water. Maybe that'll cheer you up. Seems to have done it. It's this one now, which is, it needs the tax collector, which is nearly done. Nearly done. City, symmetry strong. Favor bonus 52%. Nice. That's building it in like grids and stuff. That's fair that it plays into that, to be honest. That aspect of building. Okay, I'll have that in there. Don't make me have to like rethink how I plan out my cities a lot. Come on, get the collector done. I might build another kiln, actually. Try and up our pottery output. I think, didn't it say like one clay pit can do 3? Stone needed, my lord. View Empire. What? That's cool. So there's like an Empire map as well. No missions available. Oh, cool. Right. So it's like Pharaoh where you can like trade between certain ones and stuff. That's cool. I like that. I've got loads of, yeah, I was looking at there. I've got loads of clay. A little bit of stone comes in, immediately goes up. So we've built that. That probably needed some. That's now producing some. So all the stone should now go to our collector. You can see the whole calendar. That's cool. Trying to see if we can balance the books a bit. Because we've accrued a little bit of interest. What I'm hoping is it will now produce a little bit more pottery. Is it, you know, is it because it's just really awkward to get up there? Can also assist in construction. Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe we need a porter up there. So you're now building, so you're probably going to take up... Oh, no, we've finally got the collector up and running. Wait. What do you need now? You need access to a sentry post? Oh, because you've got no security. I don't think I've got any of them, mate. Is it that I've just got that little bit of the dirt road there, so I need to make it all stone? Is that what's upsetting you? I think if I just get rid of that corner of field, build a bit of stone road there, that might help out. There we go. Yeah, it was literally that just not being optimal for people getting there. Growth and stability. With the full array of goods and services available, ensure that at least half your common house develops into small cottages or small houses. In addition, you should store at least 10 loads of food in a granary, produce at least half of the food you consume, and ensure that you avoid debt and maintain a positive cash flow for at least 1 year. Note that you can visit your advisors for more information about your settlement, including sources of profit and loss. Okay. Yeah, make sure I get some profit. I need to pay off the debt. Try expanding your exports or collecting more tax. I mean, can I see my tax collector? Let me see. I mean, I could try and increase tax a little bit. That might help. It might upset people, but let's just increase taxes a little bit. I also think we've still got plenty of clay, so I'm gonna go big on. And I can remember which one is the industry tab. It's up here, isn't it? Nope. That one. Yeah, I might do some more kilns, I think. Because then I can try and export more pottery. We trade at most 16 per year. Let's keep going. Sell me pots, please. I mean, if I could trade food, that'd be great. Import. Let's stop importing timber. We need to import stone, though, because we don't have a stone quarry here. I'm assuming that is future tutorial stuff. I don't even see a source of stone here, so I'm assuming we just have to keep importing it for now. Got plenty of timber. Plenty of clay. We've got some stone spare. I'm actually importing more stone now, aren't I? I'm going to drop the requirement because we don't need that much. Exporting plenty of pots. Let's get out of debt. Okay, I need to turn a profit for a full year. Expenses 2,300, income 2,009. So I'm making more money. That's good. I just also need to be out of debt. Yeah, so we've doubled our exports with the pots that we're selling. That's good. We just got to get through the debt. How are we doing on pots? Okay, let's up the pots that we're pushing out. Yeah, up to green. I'm assuming when you go green, that means that's like within what you can achieve. Okay. 28 pots is the maximum I can do. Okay, so we're in a new year now. You should be producing at least half the food you consume. Okay, I think that's come and gone. We've still got plenty of maize. That's all right. I just need to get my exports going, and then we should hopefully sort out our money comfortably. How not to run an Aztec city. Brought to you by Lionheart X10. Bing! See if you can do better on just the tutorial. I'm trying. I should say there are, I think there's random maps in random map generators that you can play. There's other scenarios that you can play through at the moment in early access, so you don't just have to play through like the learning scenarios. You can just dive in at the deep end if you want to, and kind of I guess have unrestricted access to all the different buildings and things like that are in. Actually, yeah, surely I should get some fruit in here as well. Just store some fruit. Are we just selling fruit in here as well? Goods. Do I need more fruit trees? I'm assuming are slow to produce. Oh no, there's loads of fruit. Well, that's access to it, I think. Are we now getting some over there? I don't actually know. Lots and lots of fruit. 70 pieces used per year. Okay, yes, 70 have just gone. It's fine. We're nearly out of debt, though. Yay, positive! Stay positive. Export me more, please. Oh, we're back in debt. Damn it. Get out of debt, guys. All the pots. All the crafting. Yeah, we're positive. Come on. We're nearly through a full year. And we'll have turned a profit. And we won't be in debt. Happy days. Something I feel like I have picked up from this is not to overexpand. Way! Scenario complete! Well done. You now have a thriving settlement where your citizens have all the essentials of life. When you're ready, you now have the option of proceeding to the second phase of this tutorial. Would you like to keep your current settlement or start over with a pre-built one? I like that you can proceed with your current one. We're probably going to wrap things up here, though, because I think this has given us a good, solid first look and understanding of the basics of the game. But I will just briefly say to start over with a pre-built settlement, just so that we can see what the pre-built settlement looks like for the next bit. It's going to take us about hunting. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Oh, this is the next one. Wow. Look at that. I mean, we've barely scratched the surface here, but what have we got down here? We've got more military, so we've now got Hunter's Lodge. Scout the frontiers of your territory and hunt wild game. There is so much to this. In fact, let's just go... let's dip on out to the main menu, because we should be able to... So there is a campaign as well. On Panko. In fact, let's just have a little look at this to show what this looks like as well.
They call us barbarians.
Oh, there's an intro.
Tumpanco is a modest town by the standards of the civilized nations of the Anahuac Valley, and the Otomi who settled here were notorious for plunder and butchery only a few generations past, before they took the island of Tlatoani and began to farm and trade with the cities of the south. We can only be grateful that the city's ruler, Tlatoani, offered us shelter and protection 20 years ago, after their northern cousins drove us from the ruins of Torlan. But, like the Otomi, we Mexica will always be Chichimecs in the eyes of the southerners. We have that in common, at least. Our chieftain, Aztec, has always been more accustomed to the rigors of the wild than to settle life, but he has different ambitions for his son. His heir, Tosquequestli, has been studying in the Masons district for some years now, and seems to show a talent for sculpture and building projects. After the recent floods washed away a large portion of the city's outer wards, Tlatoani has suggested he might take the initiative in rebuilding. This task is both an honor and a burden, but at least the prince will have a chance to put his new skills to use.
Okay, so let's have a quick little look at... Oh, so it gives us... Oh, so there's another tutorial. Oh, on the historical campaign. What is this? Ruins. Oh, so you can rebuild. Small house. Turn to your settlement. Yeah, I just want to see what's going on. So there's walls and defenses and everything. Oh, wow. Stockade Tower. Like, how many more bits have we got in the military? Have we unlocked anything else? A few bits. Small market, common home, where you rebuild. Oh, okay, cool. So you've got to rebuild everything. Raising, constructing. Oh, so this one takes you through as well. So you can just play through the campaign. Okay, well, if you guys would like me to follow up with playing through a little bit of this campaign, perhaps once I've done some more of the other tutorials, let me know. I think it might be something I'd like fun to stream, actually. Just go through this at some point. So, yeah. Campaign. I'm going to show you guys some of the other bits that you can do. So, as I said, there's the learn to play scenarios. When you first open the game, actually, rather than saying continue at the top, it will say, like, learn to play as the top option. So, you can go through the tutorials that way. Or you can access them through the scenarios tab. There's lots of other pieces here, other maps, as you can see. Fair for you to play through right now in early access. And again, there is also the historical campaign. There's also play on a random map where you can tweak and generate different bits and pieces. So that's cool. So you can choose coastal stuff, generate. You'll change it around. You can keep pressing generate to get a map that you like the look of. And there you go. Plenty to get stuck into in Tlatoani. Again, big thanks to Paradox Arc for sponsoring this video. Let me know what you guys thought of the game down in the comment section. Just scratch that Caesar or Pharaoh itch. If you want to find out more about it or check it out for yourself, again, the link is in the description and pinned to the top of the comment section. Until the next one, take care and ciao for now.